this is Mr. Breitholtz.
And Grady, and today we're going to draw robots.
So all you will need is a pen, pencil, marker, whatever drawing tool you have, and a piece of paper. Let's go. Okay, to start your robot drawing, what we're going to do is first pick a shape, so a square, circle, rectangle, whatever you'd like, for the head, and draw it close to the top up here. I am going to do a rectangle.
And I am going to do
Trapezoid?
trapezoid.
All right, so go ahead and draw your shape on the top.
This doesn't really look at the top.
Okay, that'll work. Now, we're going to add details to the head. So, for mine, I am going to first draw a little extra rectangle across the top. I'm drawing another one on the side. Grady, what are you adding to yours?
I'm adding rectangles onto the side.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I think I'm going to add some little antenna off the top because my robot has to communicate with the aliens back home.
Hey, that's what I'm doing.
Maybe a couple circles on top. Oh, interesting. I like the details. All right, so next we're going to add some shapes to create its personality. So for its personality, we're going to add some eyes and a mouth. So for mine, I'm going to make a semicircle. So I'll make two lines like this. And then across the top, I'm going to make a semicircle to make some eyes. All right, and for my mouth, I'm going to go ahead and draw two lines like that. And draw a couple lines across, connecting those. Then inside, maybe I'll draw some little vertical lines for some teeth. All right, around my eye, maybe I could trace up and over and make it a little more detailed. Oh, yours looks kind of angry, Grady.
It's not really angry, it's because it's detail.
Yeah. Okay, now every robot might need a neck. So let's draw a couple little lines down for a neck. I'm gonna make my neck sort of wide. All right. So then the next thing we're going to draw is going to be a body. So the body's going to be a big shape. So I'm going to draw a line across for where the shoulders will be. And I'm going to draw a line down. This is the upper torso, so like the top part of the body. I'm going to create a shape for the body. So now I have a body. Then, after that, on that large shape, I'm going to have smaller shapes for limbs, so like arms and legs. So for mine, I'm going to draw a C on that side, so a little C shape. And then on the other side, I'm going to draw a backwards C. Then for my arms, I'm going to make mine sort of straight. So you could make them curvy lines if you want for the arms, or you could make them straight lines. I'm going to do straight lines. Grady is going for curved lines. All right, I'm going to give mine an elbow down here, so I'll do another circle and another circle. All right. Then I'm going to put this arm kind of going out a different direction. Maybe I'll have this arm pointing up, like it's going to be waving at us. Yeah, kind of like that. I'm going to draw a U and a line across. And on the bottom, on this one, I'll do an upside down U or a hump and a line across for a hand. All right. Then I'm going to separate. See, I like that. Those details are cool. I'm going to separate the waist by putting two lines like that, and I'm going to create a little extra piece right here for mine. Across like that. And then I'm going to add my legs directly off of there. Whoa, does yours have multiple arms?
Yeah. Never have a son that's too creative.
Never have a son that's too creative, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they'll draw drawings better than you? Alright, now I'm drawing some feet. So I put some rectangles down at the bottom, or squares, on top of these circles, and I'm adding the other shapes down on the bottom. Now, after you get some of these basic details in, what you're going to do, which is what Grady's already jumped into, I'm going to move you up this way a little bit, Grady. Yeah, alright, is to start adding details or textures around your shape. So, I'm going to start adding some details.
This is
Some
mine so
lines.
far. I have lots of details for my drawing. And Dad's following along with his own robot to make it have detail like mine.
So now inside my robot, I could add, my robot's going to have a control panel. So I'm actually going to add some shapes on his chest. So this is going to be a little heart beat. And I'll trace that. A little shape. Then I'm going to draw a line straight down the middle. So I'm actually going to add some little circles coming up. Rivets.
On the back, I'm going to make like those sun things, the solar panels.
The solar panel? Yours is solar powered?
Yeah.
Nice.
With rectangles like that.
Some more controls on here.
You can always pause the video at the end if you want to do what we're doing.
Sure, you can pause and keep moving with us. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I get all this other stuff from our hub.
So I'm just going to keep adding details. So if you feel like this is enough of a challenge, drawing these shapes and working, go here. Then what I would say that you should do is go ahead and grab some colored pencils or other drawing material that you have, and you can start working out colors and adding color to it. If you want to keep black and white, that's fine, but you can certainly add color as you go. All right. Thanks for coming. Have a good day. Alright, here's part 2 of the video for you middle schoolers. So to add more details to it, we're going to actually turn all of these shapes into forms. So to do that, I'm going to pick a direction. So I'm going to come this way, and I am going to make all my lines coming out this way to start adding form. Now I said middle school, but this really could be anyone who wants to try this. So I'm going to turn all of these shapes into forms to make this guy three-dimensional. So I'm going to have to turn these into cylinders. I would have made them rounded, but I made the first drawing sort of flat. I'm going to come across and find all of these sides where I can start making these into three-dimensional forms. So this one's going to stick out like that. This is going to stick out like this. I'm going to keep working my way around and making it. And I love doodling like this. I think it's a blast just to create simple forms and shapes. And I'm just kind of coming up with ideas as I go. You can, if you want to, do all this in pencil first, of course. But I just sort of went for it with marker.
And if you don't have enough room, you can pretend it goes off the page.
That's true. Do you know what that's called? Cropping. You can
I knew that.
crop it off the page.
I know. It's something begins with C.
You can crop it. Cool art word. Thanks, Grady, for that. Keep drawing here. Now, as I keep going, I'm going to keep adding more details.
You can also add backgrounds.
You could definitely add backgrounds. That's a good idea. We may be stuck at home, but we can make art. Alright, so I turned all those into forms. Now, next challenge. I can keep going with this. I can start adding backgrounds, kind of like Grady's sort of going nuts with his. And I could certainly add like a horizon line and start making some stuff in the background, a junkyard. I would definitely start going with color on this. So maybe I'll post one with color. Otherwise, we're going to leave it at that. Have fun. Post your pictures.
Thanks for watching.